welcome back to the channel. I'm Tony, this is TC's Outdoors. And as you saw in the opening intro there, I scored some pallet forks. So for probably 8 months or so, I have been looking for a used set of pallet forks for my tractor. So I just didn't want to pay, there they are there. They're HLA brand, they're 48 inches, rated for 4,200 pounds. And my tractor definitely will only pick up about half of that. So I don't have to worry about overloading them. The only damage is they're a little bent, and I ended up getting them for 600 bucks, which is a pretty sweet deal. They're about, you know, 1,100 bucks or so, brand new, something like that. So I didn't want to pay $1,000 for pallet forks just to move firewood baskets around. So I kind of was just being patient, and I kind of believe everything happens for a reason, you know. So right after those came on for sale, I messaged the guy. It was like within minutes, and he held them for me. I got out of work, went and picked them up. I got home, and I had been back and forth with a few different people looking for totes, and there's nothing really available in my area other than food grade totes, and those are $100 a piece, and I'm not doing that for firewood. So there's a few guys that had just baskets, and they sell them for 40 bucks, 30 bucks if they have the wooden pallets underneath them. And I was kind of looking for the metal, but everybody's sold out. Well, I got a message back from that guy. He had 9 available, so I bought those today. He delivered them, and so now I've got 9 IBC cages that they're the smaller ones, but that's okay. They're still something. I'm going to use all that for my boiler wood and the offcuts and things like that for now. And so that was purchase number 2 for TC's Outdoors, and as luck would have it, it was an expensive day. So I made a 3rd purchase yesterday. I have been back and forth with a channel that some of you guys may know about. He's another YouTube guy, and I definitely know a couple of you guys know him. But either way, we're gonna leave it a secret for now, because I bought another saw. So he had some saws for sale. I've been back and forth with the price and stuff like that, and I have wanted a saw from this guy for quite a while. So if you do know who I'm talking about, keep it a secret. We're gonna wait. So as soon as I get the saw, we'll talk about what it is, what brand, what size, and what all is exciting about this saw. So either way, expensive day for TC's Outdoors yesterday. So we went in the red. Every bit of firewood money I've made so far, I spent, and then plus or minus about 500 bucks that Mrs. TC's wasn't too thrilled about, but that's okay, because we'll recover. So either way, I'm gonna get on the tractor, and we're gonna get these totes moved around. I know I talked about cleaning the boiler, and that didn't happen this week because of the rain. We're super busy. So my son plays baseball, travel baseball, 3 nights a week, and my daughter plays travel soccer and travel softball the other nights of the week. So we're pretty much gone every single day, and if they're not playing, they're practicing, and it's just been crazy around here. So it's hard to get any content filmed. So I'm going to take advantage of this, and we'll go over to the boiler pad, and we'll talk about some stuff over there once I get done. This is video 100, guys. I want you guys to know that this will make like full-length video content that I've created. This is 100, number 100. So that's pretty exciting stuff. Thank you for all the support and all the subscriptions and all of the likes and all the comments. I truly do appreciate it. I was actually just talking to the guy that dropped those totes off about how awesome this community is and how easy it is to just strike up a conversation with guys that are into similar things as you, and it's like you've known each other for your entire lives. So keep the comments coming, and keep the support rolling. I really do appreciate it. So I'm gonna get on the tractor, we'll get some stuff moved, and then we'll talk about the woodshed.
Kioti.
CK3510 is going to become a much larger part of my operation, I believe. So, you know, at some point maybe I can branch out and just be only into totes so I don't ever have to stack it. That would be cool. That's a lot of money probably, unless one of you guys out there has a connection. And let me know in the comments if you do, if you're near me in New York and you've got somewhere I can score some free totes, because I'll take them now that I'm in the pallet fork business. So again, they're HLA pallet forks and I'm excited to have them. So thank you to Austin, my cameraman was running around giving you all those cool shots. So let's go over to the boiler pad. We'll talk a little bit about what I was going to talk about anyway when I cleaned it. So I need to get moving, like I said, on my woodshed. Time is a wasting. So the problem with that is I got to get rid of all that wood. So that is about a third of what I moved up here last year. I did some math, kind of measured everything and figured out how much I used. So I'm thinking this year in the Central Boiler Classic Edge 350, we used right around 4.5 full cords. And that's from second week in October around till the middle of May. I let it burn for quite a while. We were just heating the domestic hot water at that point, but I was just trying to burn up some of this wood. I really don't want to restack that. I think what I'm going to do with it is just push it off the back, and then I'll have to pick it all up when I'm done. But it'll be in my way when I build the woodshed. So the woodshed's going to be right here. It'll be 10 foot wide, and it's going to be 16 feet long. But since I decided that, I've made another decision, and I'm going to add a second set of posts down here. So I'm going to go 8 foot, I guess I'll show you this way, into the dirt. And looks like some of this fell over for me. It's already starting to fall over. I don't have to do anything. So right here, kind of where that firewood sits, I'm going to go 8 foot off of the edge of that. And it'll just be kind of like just a shed roof over the top of a gravel pad. And that way I can put some of the stuff like that doesn't need to be in the garage, but I want to keep under cover, like the rototiller and push mower and things like that, and probably a couple baskets of firewood, or a basket of bundles maybe. So depending on the, you know, what time of the season it is, that way I can have some dry firewood. Try to get some of the stuff that's in my garage out of my garage, because it's crammed full right now, and I'm not a huge fan of that. So I like to be able to move around in there and not have to move 12 things if I'm going to do any work in there. And right now I couldn't work on my truck in there if I wanted to. So that's the plan. But I guess show it the garden too. So I mean, I've been busy. I know I'm not home very much, but when I am, I'm trying to do something. So the garden, everything's greening up. I've got my green beans are starting to germinate. The cucumbers there. Tomatoes are coming along. All the peppers. Some more tomatoes. We're gonna have this year. I think we're gonna try doing salsa and canning some tomatoes. So we planted some Romas, and that bed there's not much going on in. There's stuff planted. I've got watermelons are starting to germinate on this edge, a couple of them, and my zucchini and squash are in there. And on this side, I've got peas, which are way late for this time of year, but it's when I put them in, and some more green beans and pickles. We're gonna try pickles too. So I'm gonna put a second trellis up right here, and it's gonna look just like that one. Oh crap, stepping in my asparagus. Just like that one. I'm gonna try to trellis the watermelons. I don't know if you guys remember last year's video. Natalie asked me if we could trellis watermelons, and I did a couple of YouTube searches, and people do it. So we're gonna try it. And I got asparagus planted. It's hard to see, but asparagus is a labor of love. We won't be able to eat any of that for a couple of years, but when we do, it's going to be great. So either way, if you're into this kind of stuff, guys, come on back. Next video, we're either going to be splitting or we're going to be cutting, because I want to try to get all those cookies split up and get them in a couple of bins and get those taken care of, kind of clean up the wood yard a bit. And I got to keep making bundle wood, because that's my passion. So that's what we're going to do. Either way, thanks for stopping by. And I'll talk to you next time, guys. We'll see you.